Today we'll do exercise 13b, question 2. We have a cone whose height is 20. We have the shape of cone. The perpendicular height here is equal to 20. Then the radius here, it's given to be 5. Then what they do, they take the cone, they reshape it in the form of sphere. The height of the cone, it is reshaped in the form of sphere. So whenever they say reshape, that means remember length, breadth and height may be different, but the volume will be the same. Okay, volume will be the same. Because why? They take this cone, they melt it, and after that they change the shape into the sphere. So it means that the volume of the cone will be same as volume of the sphere, because they are made from the same kind of materials as to say. So that is why we can write volume of the cone equal to volume of sphere. Formula for volume of sphere we know, 4 by 3 pi r cubed. Formula for volume of cone we know, 1 by 3 pi r square h. Pi we can cancel, 3 you have down, 3 you have down. So 4 r cubed equal, small r we have 5 square, so we write 5 into 5 into height, that is 20. Then this 4 is into, we bring this side. Okay, so 20 we can divide by 4, we will get 5. Now we want to find the radius. So to get r, we have to remove this 3. If you remove this side, it will become the cube root. So there are 3 of them. We take out 1. So here we will see what to do. We have to find the diameter. So the diameter, it will be 2 into 5, that is 10. Okay, those. Then next, number 3. We have metallic sphere of 6 cm, 8 cm and 10 cm. There are 3 spheres. One bigger size, another smaller, another smallest as to say. Okay, then what they do, they have these 3 spheres, they melt them. Okay, they melt them and they form one single solid sphere. So 3 of them, they melt them to form only one. So definitely the radius will be different, but what will be same? The volume will be same, because the volume of all these 3 is combined to form only one. Okay, so remember, when they change the shapes, then they change the shapes, height, breadth and maybe different, but the volume will be same. Why they are same? Because these 3, they combine to form only one. So we can make use of that fact. The volume of those 3 smaller sphere is equal to the volume of the big sphere. So we can write it that way. Okay, from the question, volume of first sphere plus volume of second sphere plus volume of third sphere equal to the volume of the big sphere. We replace the formula now. 4 by 3 pi, that of first sphere we are give with r1 cube, second sphere r2 cube, third sphere r3 cube, and that of the big sphere we take it as r. Formula come 3. So 4 by 3 pi we take common, then here we are left with r1 cube plus r2 cube plus r3 cube equal r cube. So 4 by 3, here also 4 by 3, we can cancel pi. Okay, since we have to multiply both sides, we can cancel. Then r1 we know 6 to the power 3, r2 8 to the power 3, r3 10 to the power 3. 6 into 6 into 6, 8 into 8 into 8, 10 into 10 into 10. So we plus them all. Then now we want to find only r, so we put cube root this side. So we split 1 7 to 8. Okay, so after splitting them, you do it yourself. Group them 3 3. Then finally we will get r is equal to 12 cm. So the question wants us to find the radius of resulting sphere. We get it. So that is the answer. Then we will continue to the next question. Here we have a cone. Okay, we have the shape of cone. Then what did we do? In that cone, we get the radius equal 12 cm and the perpendicular height is 24 cm. Then you can see here melted to form. It is melted to form a sphere whose diameter is 6 cm. So if diameter is 6, that means radius will be half, that is 3 cm. So here clearly you see a cone, it is melted to form sphere. Okay, but sphere not only one, we have small ball. Okay, we have small one. So how many are formed, that we don't know. Okay, well, from one big cone, then they melt it, that means they change it into liquid. Then from the small big cone, they make small sphere. How many of them will be there, that we have to find out. But since from this big sphere, big cone, they form the small sphere, it means the volume of the cone is equal to the volume of all this small sphere. Because we don't know how many of them, let us take it as n. So remember, length, breadth and height will be different, but volume will be the same, since there will be many spheres. So that number of spheres, we can denote it as n. Okay, so by the question, we will have solid metal cone melted into form small spherical ball. So that means definitely there will not only be one ball, there will be many. So we put it as n. N into the volume of those spherical ball, it will be equal to the volume of one big cone. We replace the formula n into 4 by 3 pi r cubed, 1 by 3 that of cone, pi r square h. 3 we cancel, pi we cancel, then n let it be there, then 4, then here capital R we have 3, so we can 3 times small r, 12 into 12, then h we have 24. Then now we have to find n, so these are all into, if we bring them this side, it will become divide. 4 divide 12, we have 3 cancel 3 divide 12 4, 3 divide 24 will be 8. Okay, so 4 into 8 will be 32. So that is why from that big cone, when they break it into small sphere, we get 32 number of small sphere. Continue to the next one. What they say, the radii of internal and external surface of a hollow spherical. So we have a sphere in the form of shell, that means in the middle it is empty. Okay, then we have the internal radius to be 3 cm, the external radius to be 5 cm. Then it is melted and recast into, they change it into solid cylinder. Okay, so we have to find the height of the cylinder. So remember, here we have a sphere, they change it into cylinder because they use the word melted. Okay, they take the sphere, they melt it, they change it into liquid, and from that same liquid they form the shape of the cone. So clearly it means that the volume of the spherical shell will be equal to the volume of the cone. So let us see. Volume of cylinder, we know pi r square h. Volume of shell, we have 4 by 3 pi, because we have shell, so that means something is empty inside, so we have to minus the internal one. So it will come external radius cube minus internal radius cube. So pi we can cancel. Then small r we know 7, so square we can write 2 times. H we still have to find. Then 4 by 3, r1 we know 5, r2 we know 3. So we multiply them, we get this one. So now you can replace 4 to 5 minus 27, it will be equal to 98. Then now we can cancel 98 divided by 7, we have 14. 7 divided 14, we have 2. So 2 into 4 will be 12. So 12 divided by 3 will be equal to 4. So that means the height of the cylinder is equal to 8 by 3. So if you divide, you will get the answer. Okay, we only have to find the height of the cylinder, so you can do that. Okay, that means because from here we are left with 4 into 2, 8 divided by 3. So you divide it, you take at least 2 number after decimal. Then next we have the ball. How many balls each of radius 1 cm can be made from a solid? Here we have a big solid sphere whose radius is 8 cm. Then what they do? They convert the shape into small ball. How many such small ball? We don't know. We still have to find. But what we can see from the big sphere, they convert into small sphere. It means the volume of the big sphere, it is equal to n volume of small sphere. Okay, so using that fact we can calculate. That means the volume of n volume of small ball. Okay, because there are many of them, equal to volume of solid sphere. We replace the formula because all are equal. We can simply put n 4 by 3 pi. Then r we already have 1 into 1 to 1. Then capital R we have 8 into 8 into 8. 4 by 3 cancel. Pi cancel. So that means n into 1 into 1 into 1 equal to n. 8 into 8, 64. 64 into 8 we have 512. So the number of small balls which will come out from that big sphere, it is equal to 512.